Bali clearance. Good afternoon. AirAsia 9449er ready for pushback at 16.
Cebu 2736 cleared to land runway 09er.
AirAsia 9449er cleared for pushback. Bali ground. AirAsia 9449er ready to taxi. AirAsia 9449er taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground. Cebu 2736 requesting taxi to the gates. Cebu 2736 taxi to gate 16. Indonesia 2637 cleared for pushback.
AirAsia 9449er cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground. Indonesia 2637 ready to taxi. Indonesia 2637 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower. Good afternoon. Emirates 1182 is on approach. Emirates 1182 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali Tower. Good afternoon. Lion Inter 2318 is on approach. Lion Inter 2318 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Vietnam 8413 ready for pushback at 21. Vietnam 8413 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Indonesia 2637 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground. Emirates 1182 requesting taxi to the gates. Emirates 1182 taxi to gate 17.
Vietnam 8413 taxi to runway 09er.
Indonesia 2637 line up and wait runway 09er. Bali ground. Lion Inter 2318 requesting taxi to the gates. Indonesia 2637 cleared for takeoff runway 09er. Lion Inter 2318 taxi to gate 21.
Bali Tower, good afternoon. Line into 6388 is on approach. Line into 6388, clear to land runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Vietnam 8413, ready for takeoff runway 09.
Bali clearance, good afternoon. Lion Inter 2411, ready for pushback at 30. Lion Inter 2411, cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Lion Inter 2411, ready to taxi. Lion Inter 2411, taxi to runway 09er.
Vietnam 8413, line up and wait runway 09er.
Bali ground, line into 6388, requesting taxi to the gates. Line into 6388, taxi to gate 30.
Vietnam 8413, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance, good afternoon. New Zealand 2363, ready for pushback at 27. Bali Tower, good afternoon. China Eastern 5964 is on approach. China Eastern 5964, clear to land runway 09er. Bali Tower, good afternoon. Indonesia 78906 is on approach. Indonesia 78906, clear to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance, good afternoon. Indonesia 4957, ready for pushback at 65.
Bali Tower, Lion Inter 2411, ready for takeoff. Bali ground, China Eastern 5964, requesting taxi to the gates. New Zealand 2363, cleared for pushback. Lion Inter 2411, cleared for takeoff runway 09er. Bali ground, Indonesia 78906, requesting taxi to the gates.
Indonesia 4957, cleared for pushback.
Asia 90323, cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, Indonesia 4957, ready to taxi.
Bali ground, Asia 90323, ready to taxi.
Indonesia 4957, taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground, New Zealand 2363, ready to taxi.
Asia 90323, taxi to runway 09er.
New Zealand 2363, taxi to runway 09er.
Indonesia 78906, taxi to gate 03. China Eastern 5964, taxi to gate 27.
Bali Tower, good afternoon. Lion Inter 1158 is on approach. Lion Inter 1158 clear to land runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Indonesia 49er57 ready for takeoff runway 09er. Indonesia 49er57 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Asia 9323 ready for takeoff runway 09er. Super Green 7383 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, good afternoon. Super Green 5738 is on approach. Super Green 5738 cleared to land runway 09er.
Super Green 7383 taxi to runway 09er. Bali ground, Lion Inter 1158 requesting taxi to the gates. Lion Inter 1158 taxi to gate 02.
Bali clearance, good afternoon. AirAsia 7661 ready for pushback at 19er.
Asia 9323 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
AirAsia 7661 cleared for pushback.
New Zealand 2363 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Super Green 5738 taxi to gate 65.
Super Green 7383 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
AirAsia 7661 taxi to runway 09er. Bali Tower, AirAsia 7661 ready for takeoff runway 09er. AirAsia 7661 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance, good afternoon. Lion Inter 4151 ready for pushback at 28.
Bali Tower, good afternoon. Philippines 4246 is on approach. Philippines 4246 cleared to land runway 09er.
Lion Inter 4151 cleared for pushback. Lion Inter 4151 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali clearance, good afternoon. Korean the 539er ready for pushback at 12. Korean the 539er cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, good afternoon. Lion Inter 9058 is on approach. Lion Inter 9058 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali ground, Korean the 539er ready to taxi. Korean the 539er taxi to runway 09er. Bali Tower, good afternoon. Korean 7370 is on approach. Korean 7370 clear to land runway 09er.
Philippines 4246 taxi to gate 12.
Bali Tower, Korean 539 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Korean 8889 ready for pushback at 22.
Lion Inter 9058 taxi to gate 28.
Korean 8889 cleared for pushback.
Korean 539 line up and wait runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Lion Inter 4151 ready for takeoff runway 09er. Lion Inter 4151 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Korean 539 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Korean 8889 taxi to runway 09er.
Korean 7370 taxi to gate 19er.
Bali Tower, good afternoon. Indonesia 5586 is on approach. Indonesia 5586 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Philippines 6869 ready for pushback at 29er. Philippines 6869 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Philippines 6869 ready to taxi. Philippines 6869 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Korean 8889 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Lion Inter 4619 ready for pushback at 64.
Korean 8889 line up and wait runway 09er.
Asia 2932 cleared to land runway 09er. Lion Inter 4619 cleared for pushback.
Korean 8889 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground. Lion Inter 4619 ready to taxi. Lion Inter 4619 taxi to runway 09er.
Indonesia 5586 taxi to gate 29er.
Bali Tower. Lion Inter 4619 ready for takeoff runway 09er. Lion Inter 4619 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Philippines 2823 ready for pushback at 24.
Asia 2932 taxi to gate 64.
Philippines 2823 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, Philippines 6869 ready for takeoff runway 09er. Philippines 6869 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground Philippines 2823 ready to taxi. Philippines 2823 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Qatari 7995 ready for pushback at 20. Qatari 7995 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Qatari 7995 ready to taxi. Qatari 7995 taxi to runway 09.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Indonesia 4623 ready for pushback at 06.
Bali Tower. Good afternoon. Thai 2124 is on approach. Thai 2124 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali Tower Philippines 2823 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower. Good afternoon. Asia 1628 is on approach. Asia 1628 clear to land runway 09er.
Indonesia 4623 cleared for pushback. Bali ground Indonesia 4623 ready to taxi.
Line enter 8415 cleared for pushback.
Indonesia 4623 taxi to runway 09er.
Thai 2124 taxi to gate 20.
Bali ground line enter 8415 ready to taxi.
Philippines 2823 line up and wait runway 09er.
Line enter 8415 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower. Qatari 7995 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Philippines 2823 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Qatari 7995 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Malaysian 6842 clear to land runway 09er. Asia 1628 taxi to gate 06.
Bali Tower Indonesia 4623 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower. Good evening. Singapore 7114 is on approach. Singapore 7114 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good evening. KLM 7991 ready for pushback at 25. KLM 7991 cleared for pushback. Bali ground KLM 79901 ready to taxi. KLM 79901 taxi to runway 09.
Bali clearance. Good evening. Super Green 7215 ready for pushback at 05. Super Green 7215 cleared for pushback. Bali ground Malaysian 6842 taxi to the gates. Malaysian 6842 taxi to gate 22. Bali ground Super Green 7215 ready to taxi. Super Green 7215 taxi to runway 09er.
Indonesia 4623 line up and wait runway 09er.
Bali Tower, line enter 8415 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Indonesia 4623 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Line enter 8415 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Vietnam 6184 cleared to land runway 09er. Singapore 7114 taxi to gate 24.
Bali Tower, good evening. China Southern 6078 is on approach. China Southern 6078 clear to land runway 09er.
Lion Enter 3081 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, Super Green 7215 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground Lion Enter 3081 ready to taxi. Lion Enter 3081 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good evening. AirAsia 8724 is on approach. AirAsia 8724 cleared to land runway 09er. Bali ground Vietnam 6184 requesting taxi to the gates. Vietnam 6184 taxi to gate 14.
Bali ground China Southern 6078 requesting taxi to the gates. China Southern 6078 taxi to gate 25.
Philippines 39er cleared for pushback.
Super Green 7215 line up and wait runway 09er.
AirAsia 5438 cleared to land runway 09er. KLM 79901 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Super Green 7215 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Philippines 39er taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower Lion Enter 3081 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground AirAsia 8724 requesting taxi to the gates.
Lion Enter 3369er cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, good evening. Qatari 6594 is on approach. Qatari 6594 cleared to land runway 09er.
Lion Enter 3369er taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground AirAsia 5438 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower, good evening. Lion Enter 4288 is on approach. Lion Enter 4288 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good evening. Lion enter 90363. Ready for pushback at 68. Lion enter 90363. Cleared for pushback.
Bali ground Qatari 6594 taxi to the gates.
Lion enter 90363. Taxi to runway 09er.
Qatari 6594 requesting taxi to the gates. Hong Kong 35903 cleared for pushback.
Lion enter 3081. Line up and wait runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Philippines, 39er ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground Hong Kong 35903 ready to taxi. Hong Kong 35903 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground, Lion enter 4288 taxi to the gates.
Lion enter 3081. Cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Philippines, 39er cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion enter 3369er cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion enter 90363. Cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
AirAsia 5438 taxi to gate 10.
Bali clearance. Cebu 2737 ready for pushback at 16.
New Zealand 7005 cleared for pushback.
Cebu 2737 cleared for pushback.
Lion enter 4288 taxi to gate 05.
Bali ground New Zealand 7005 ready to taxi. Hong Kong 35903 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Cebu 2737 taxi to runway 09er.
New Zealand 7005 taxi to runway 09er.
AirAsia 8724 taxi to gate 16.
Bali Tower good evening Philippines 080 is on approach. Philippines 080 cleared to land runway 09er. Qatari 6594 taxi to gate 18. Lion Inter 6091 cleared for pushback. Bali ground Lion Inter 6091 ready to taxi.
Philippines 8894 cleared to land runway 09er.
Lion Inter 6091 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Cebu 2737 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance, Emirates 1183 ready for pushback at 17.
Bali Tower, good evening, Indonesia 6790 is on approach.
Emirates 1183 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground Philippines 080 requesting taxi to the gates.
Indonesia 6790 cleared to land runway 09er. Bali clearance, Lion Inter 2319 ready for pushback at 21.
Philippines 080 taxi to gate 07.
Emirates 1183 taxi to runway 09er.
China Eastern 2299er cleared for pushback.
Lion Inter 2319 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, good evening, Indonesia 2766 is on approach. Indonesia 2766 cleared to land runway 09er. Philippines 8894 taxi to gate 08.
Bali clearance. Good evening. Super Green 1329er ready for pushback at 01.
Lion Inter 2319 taxi to runway 09er.
China Eastern 2299er taxi to runway 09er.
Super Green 1329er cleared for pushback. Bali ground Super Green 1329er ready to taxi.
Bali ground, Indonesia 6790 requesting taxi to the gates.
Super Green 1329er taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good evening. Lion Inter 7544 is on approach. Lion Inter 7544 cleared to land runway 09er.
Indonesia 6790 taxi to gate 17.
Bali ground, Indonesia 2766 requesting taxi to the gates.
Korean 4801 cleared for pushback.
Indonesia 2766 taxi to gate 01.
Cebu 2737 line up and wait runway 09er.
Bali Tower, New Zealand 7005 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Korean 4801 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali clearance, line into 6389er, ready for pushback at 30.
New Zealand 7005 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Cebu 2737 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 6091 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 9645 cleared for pushback.
Emirates 1183 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Line into 6389er, taxi to runway 09er.
Lion Inter 2319er cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Super Green 1329er cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
China Eastern 2299er cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 7544 taxi to gate 67. Lion Inter 9645 taxi to runway 09er. Bali Tower, Lion Inter 9645 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance, Indonesia 78907 ready for pushback at 03. Bali clearance. China Eastern 59er65 ready for pushback at 27.
Bali Tower, good evening. Asia 3672 is on approach. Asia 3672 cleared to land runway 09.
China Eastern 59er65 cleared for pushback. Indonesia 789er7 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Indonesia 789er7 ready to taxi. Indonesia 789er7 taxi to runway 09er. China Eastern 59er65 taxi to runway 09er.
Lion Inter 9645. Line up and wait runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Korean 4801, ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 9645. Cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Line Inter 6389er cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Korean 4801, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Philippines 2390. Cleared to land runway 09er.
Asia 3672 taxi to gate 03.
Lion Inter 1159er cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Indonesia 789er7 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 1159er taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good evening. Indonesia 9138 is on approach. Indonesia 9138 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Super Green 5739er. Ready for pushback at 65. Super Green 5739er. Cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Super Green 5739er. Ready to taxi.
Dynasty 4296 clear to land runway 09er.
Super Green 5739er. Taxi to runway 09er. Philippines 2390. Taxi to gate 02.
Bali Tower, good evening. Lion Inter 4538 is on approach. Lion Inter 4538 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali ground. Indonesia 9138 requesting taxi to the gates. Indonesia 9138 taxi to gate 30.